Hey, Richie Fijo, Uncle Richie Fijo, no worries. Yeah. Well, he takes his time. Like, it's been a long week for us, guys. We come down from the Northern Territory, you know, not Alice Springs. No, hey, take it easy. We passed through Alice Springs and nothing happened. To the 8 U's that broke into my car. Like, I was really pissed off because they took my Charlie Pride CD and replaced it with the Guy Sebastian one. His mum shouldn't be laughing. He's one of you guys. No, we're tired. We've been here for a week and we just got over Hump Day. Like in the Territory, Hump Day's like payday. No, we give our pay to our women and then we get some hump. You know, come on, sister, should have been not true. Should be a bit more frequent flies, but hey, pay week. We're 2 days past payday. Take it easy. No. I'm Generation X, which means I've been up a long time, and you don't laugh, but you see things, you see changes. You know, like social changes. You know, like men used to go to work, now women go to work. Yeah. Men had tattoos, now women got tattoos. Women had buns, now men have got buns. Women want to be men, now men are women. Like, I don't know, I know it's a bit of a jarring conversation, but it's got a lot to do with, I think it's the platforms that we read and see if they're any good. You know, back in my day, our platform, our media, was on the back of a public toilet door. It was updated at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You get down there and you sit there, depending on what social demographics you get. We get that 10 one, you pull your pants down, do a ghost shit, cool down a bit, and you ever read, you're like, oh wow, because we were all empathetic. Well, I hope Samantha gets better because she's got a big hole. You know, and he goes, oh my goodness, I'm going to save some money because John's got crabs. Like, yum. Like, yeah, look at crabs. You know, and none of this, like, cat and dog pictures that sort of inundate these sort of things, the phones and that. On the back of a public toilet door, every second person has a mole. And they named it after their best mate's sister. Like, I thought it was really endearing. And then, get me wrong, there was this, like, you know, a community announcement, like Ring Tiffany for a good time. We got a lot of rain up there. There's been a lot of rain up there just lately. So I went out on a limb one day and rang that number. He was like, so what? Rolf Harris? No, he just hung up. He just hung up. And with all these phones and bits and pieces, like, you get, you know, you're probably in the same boat as me. If you're out in the wine fields here, like even up in the Territory and that, you know, you lose reception. Yeah, and like you get in the lift, and all of a sudden the connection's gone. So I sort of went out on the limb. I thought, I don't really think that we ever landed on the moon. Now think about it. Think about it. You know, let me think about it. I'm trying to think of my punchlines here. No, because, look, laugh. Yeah, good. My God. Like all that celestial dreaming stuff is, like we get in a canoe when we die and we go on the moon. And when Buzz gets out of what the spaceman was, he goes, yeah, mission control. He goes, is there any canoes up there? There's no canoes. You know, and I thought it was a waste of a good boat. And, you know, so honestly. Anyway, so we get up there and I don't think that it's happened. And it's like that computer chip that you use that could launch a spacecraft back in those days is the same in a household appliance today. So being Indigenous, I put it to the test. So I got my missus' hairdryer and put it between my legs. And I turned it on. And I was surprised. It heated up. No, I've got a really pliable set of bum hairs now. So, which is really, really good. But a lot of us Indigenous guys, you know, with bits and pieces going on, we always wanted to, like, please don't get offended, people that are sitting in here, cross-cultural stuff. Like, we really wanted to go out and see what it was like going out with a white chick. Yeah, it's a topic. Don't get me wrong, our beautiful Indigenous chicks, they could cook rice, absorbed in the method. And curry, but every time we went to meet their fathers, they'll check our nose out to see how old we were, because you can tell a lot from our nose. Or if we're related. Do you know what I mean? So we got tired of that. So I went out and got a white chick, and she showed me a few things. For instance, fabric softener. Like, how good are those sheets now, guys? Like, serious. Tupperware. Like, there goes all the ice cream containers. You know, we're having fresh stuff from now on. Ornamental plants in the bathroom. Don't get me wrong, when I lived with my mates, we were growing plants in the bathroom too. Because there's aloe vera, because Strathmore Hotel. You guys just pigeonholed me thinking Gunja, straight up, eh? Yeah, so I work for Men's Health up there, so I can speak on marijuana. Marijuana isn't dangerous. It's only dangerous if you run out. I had a mate, he went out with a white cadre, that's what we call him up there. Anyway, he'd run out. And she didn't have ornamental plants, she had potpourri everywhere. So he thought, oh yeah, good idea, and he smoked it. So I went around just to see what he's doing, just by chance. And lucky, because I don't know if he AB20 or whatever. And I'm knocking on the thing, I was like, oh my gosh, I can smell like a scent candle. We don't do scent candles. If it was like a mosquito coil, I wouldn't worry. This is like a pomegranate and rhubarb mint. So I broke in, and there's two things I knew. Found out that day is one, you wouldn't have that sort of configuration indoors, a real strong scent. And two, when I drive him, gosh, he smelled good. Gosh, he smelled good. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Anyway, so there's another thing, like when we have animals, like our dogs eat scraps, like 3-day-old scraps, and they come up big dogs and bits and pieces like that. You know, you open the fridge up, and if there's a chop in there 2 days on, you eat the meat bit, and you give them the rest, you know what I'm saying? But with these, white chicks, they like taking their dogs and getting dog food. And you're reading those dog pellets, they're $40 a bag. He goes, oh, wait there, that's wild game with sweet pumpkin or something like that. I'm like, hey, I look down at the dog and it's licking its ass. I think, oh my goodness, I don't think it has the palate for that. Anyway, I know here in South Australia, you're getting that facial recognition stuff. And like, I get that, look, I wouldn't look out of place at Lygon Street, being a Greek, I could work at 7-Eleven around the corner here and serve you kebab at 1 in the morning. So I thought, well, I'm going to go and get tested to see what my lineage is. So I went to the doctors and I got a blood test. The doctor rang back up and said, Paul, I have these results. I didn't know where he sounded like that, he was French. But anyway, I cruised in there. He goes, you got this blood type A? I said, good. He goes, you got this blood type B? I said, oh, nice. He said, you got this blood type O? I was thinking there for a minute, have I got Abo blood, mate? He goes, yes. You have Abo blood. I said, oh gosh, does it affect many people in Australia? He goes, oh, 3.3%. I said, oh. I said, all right. So what are the symptoms of having Abo blood? He goes, oh, if you drive past a bottle, you get a tingle in your arm. I thought, oh, gee, I got a little tingle when I was driving. Oh, a bottle? I was like, geez. I said, anything else? He goes, is it dangerous? He goes, yes, if someone takes KFC off your plate. So yeah, I could fire up. I said to the guy, oh gosh. I said, just quiet. I hope that's my first walkout. Anyway, no. Yeah. Anyway, he said, yeah, no worries. I said, oh well, gee whiz. I said, look mate, can we die from it? He said, I guess 10 years before anyone else. I'm like, oh God. What can we do? I said, is there any benefit having this Abo blood? He goes, yes, Paul. This consultation is now free. Anyway, we got a bit of water up there right now, and we had a prior to that, with the pandemic, we'd touch on that sort of stuff, and we're urban guys from Darwin, and so we had they shut the borders like they did here. But one thing we did is we couldn't eat curry bully beef and rice or iced coffee. Only because it's like a staple, it's a bit like prune juice for you white people. Because there was no toilet paper left. Do you know what I mean? But the lucky thing up there was we had a gas boom, which was good because it put equity in that market and people put a pool in. So what I'm saying is, so we still did our poos, okay? I started cooking bully beef and rice and drinking iced coffee again. And my son goes, Dad, we've got no toilet paper. There's no, look, we can still poo, but we just go down and wash our freckle in the pool. And luckily our neighbours had a pool. Yeah. And I just said to him, look, don't put your head under water because you're going to get tropical air. Anyway, hey, hope you enjoyed it. It's been great being down here. And